Welcome to this wonderful platform that is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel for the first time, please, after watching the video, if you like it, subscribe, put on your notification bell. It is very, very important because it's going to enable you to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, I bring news on daily basis about what is happening in the whole world and in Nigeria, to be precise. So how do I do it? Before I present the video, I analyze it, then I will sit down there as a news presenter to watch together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. You are free to leave your opinion, your contribution, but let us do it constructively as we watch the video together. Bye-bye. I love you all. Thank you for your support.
That report is very saddening because to hear citizens basically resigning to their fate in their own country, basically expecting death coming to them anytime, it's very unfortunate. I mean, the whole essence of the state is to protect the lives and the property of people, the citizens. I mean, to see Niger State, to think that Niger State is basically a stone throw from the capital is to say the least, very, very disheartening. It's honestly, as I was watching the report and also all the other issues coming across the country, I really feel like we've come to a crossroad where honestly we have to evaluate our status as a government and also as a nation. This situation we're in is beyond politics. It's just about the ability of the whole country to stand on its feet and defend its citizens. And honestly, every suggestion, every help, every means that is necessary to safeguard the citizens' lives is welcomed. And at this stage, I would like to honestly urge our administration under President Muhammadu Buhari to have an open mind in what solution will solve this problem. The citizens have given us mandate, and we've exercised that mandate for 6 years now. This is May, and therefore we are in the half term of the second term of this administration. If we do an appraisal, we will safely say that at this point we should be counting our gains. But unfortunately, we are in fear, we are frustrated, and we're getting to a point where we're losing faith in our own nation. So I will say that this is a very, very important point to reflect and understand that the mandate given to us is for a purpose. And that purpose, the first most important part of that purpose is to safeguard citizens' life. But it's sad that we are not even counting gains of development, economic prosperity. You know, all the things going on now with the infrastructure development has been overwhelmed and overshadowed by our desire to exist safely in our own country. And I think at this point, it's very important to say that Nigerians should work closely with the administration, pray, because we are beyond a point where we will point fingers now. We will just basically manage this transition.
You know, all lookers, my apologies,
so that we have another administration.
Those looking from outside may not exactly understand how it is that you know, the authorities can't seem to place a lead on all of this that are playing out. But within the party, the leadership, the group, I mean, they expect you to have conversations and talk to yourselves frankly behind the cameras. Do these kind of conversations actually go on? Do they have a clear picture of what Nigerians feel and what is really going on?
We have said a lot about the internal mechanisms of our administration's dynamics. One thing I do know is that the presidents have a consultation forum with the party, with the National Assembly, and with other major stakeholders in the polity. What I do not know is what is it that has been discussed? Because if the party, as an arm of the democratic successor of the administration, represent the people, I mean, have every single presence in all the wards, in all the corners of the country, then the party should bring a feedback to Mr. President on what is happening in this country. We do before we know exactly what is happening. This is just the party. I mean, the National Assembly have representations from all constituencies in this country. The National Assembly also represent us. And therefore, in that forum, I expected that feedback will be given to Mr. President and the Federal Executive Council on the state of the nation. And not only that, at the disposal of Mr. President are very important arms and agencies of the government. And therefore, we do not have to wait to hear this news from newspapers or social media. Intelligence, security architecture, policing, the military, and other paramilitary agencies are all there to actually have their ear to the ground and monitor what is going on. That is why I used the word overwhelmed at the beginning of my discussion. I feel that, honestly, whatever it is that we are doing, it's not working effectively because we are losing people and we are losing lives. And beyond that, we are losing our respect as a nation, not only in Africa, but all over the world. Countries around us that have stabilized their system and democracy and are growing, we always mention Ghana, for example, in our neighborhood, or Rwanda, or Kenya. In Africa, these are countries that are making good progress, and the leadership has succeeded in stabilizing the country, securing the citizens, and growing their economy and bringing about development. Yes, Mr. President gets his respect all over the world as an individual. And I always want to say this, that as an individual, we have a very credible president. But as a leader, the president needs to do a lot more to transfer that credibility to the leadership of his government. Because at the moment, citizens are losing confidence in the way this country is being run. Unfortunately, it's leading to undemocratic activities, calls, and aspirations. And I want to say this very clearly. There is no alternative to democracy because the foundation of this government, the foundation of this country is been rooted in a peaceful transition and transfer of power. Yes, we can be frustrated. We can be so much in a situation where we start losing confidence in the system. But the system itself works because it works for many other countries, and it has worked for this country. I want to say clearly that we should desist from any undemocratic act that will truncate this journey, a journey that has earned Nigeria praise all over the world, that has made us a shining light in democratic transfer of power and transition in Africa. We should sustain that. Yes, we have a problem. The way out of this problem is to organize ourselves, coordinate ourselves, and look for credible alternatives when 2023 comes. But before then, we need to put our heads together to help Mr. President and this administration to solve this very, very myriad of problems. And the government itself need to honestly listen more, come down from high horses, and basically identify expertise. Every single challenge in human life have a solution. The problem is who provide that solution and who think he has that solution. Expertise everywhere in the world is what solves problem. I think it is important that Mr. President identify expertise, not only within the security, but within the social framework and the architecture of government to help basically provide relief to citizens. This insecurity is multidimensional. We have cried and cried regarding the service chips. We now have new service chips. The security has taken completely new dimension that citizens are now being picked from their homes and ransom is being negotiated and given. The more money you pumped into this problem, the more problem you harvest. So we need to sit down and think differently. Honestly, it is going to define, unfortunately, the legacy of Mr. President. And Mr. President came in as a general. We voted for him
If you can hear me, Mr. Magaji, two things I'd like you to quickly address here. The first, you talked about the system being overwhelmed. Some people might say that the system...
Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. My name is Linda Chukwueze. The button that says subscribe and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the...
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis man subscribe to Linda's TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comment down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.